Hey everyone, I am so excited for today's show. Today's show is actually going to become a weekly series. And this is because we are finally bringing sort of the collective value of the hub to the worldwide audience via YouTube. So first, let me welcome Michael Hernandez to the show. How you doing, Michael?
How's it going? I'm good, man.
Excellent. So, hey, one of the things I knew I wanted to do once we got the hub up and running and painted and fake lawn and sign and all of that is really get you, the licensed real estate agent, to speak with me weekly just about some listings in Fresno. And I know you put together a collection of 6 that we'll look at in a minute, but you okay with this becoming a weekly series?
Absolutely, man.
Very cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what people can expect from this is he's just going to send me 5 or 6 listings a week. We're going to put them into our PowerPoint. I'm going to look at them from an investor perspective, hopefully give you a feel for what's going on. Michael's going to give you a feel for sort of the details. We'll talk about areas. And again, this is really meant for all of you to understand the power of real estate. And lastly, to reach out to Michael because he's a wealth of knowledge and he is going to be helping people who are interested in following the hub. He's going to be helping you look at stuff in the MLS, writing offers, buying and selling properties. So I frankly look forward to making Michael really, 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 really busy. So we'll get started. You okay with that?
Absolutely, man. We're excited.
Okay, all right. So let's see if this technology is behaving itself today. Share. Oh, share. Wrong button. That was me. All right. So hopefully you are seeing this now, Michael.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I'm calling it Reviewing MLS Inventory with Michael and Michael. You could pick which one you're first or second. It doesn't matter to me. All right. So here's the first one. Why don't you tell us the details, right? Bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, all of that, and then I'll jump in.
Lily Avenue. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home built in 1950, 866 square feet. Just hit the market, $50,000. This is the kind of crazy market pricing that I'm sure outside investors never ever could have imagined or see or can think of, man. But they do exist. And Fresno does have them, steady supply of them. So
yeah,
this is just a perfect example for maybe your first time investor or somebody that's just starting out. They don't have that $1 million budget.
Yeah.
Here's a good example of what they can pick up, man.
Yeah. So when I look at this, so obviously I've been doing this nearly 20 years. So first off, 706. First off, it's vastly different than when I started, right? When I started, 706 was just like a big hard no. 20 years ago, it's just like, not going there.
It's definitely different now, man.
It's definitely different. I actually have bought in a 706 and been very happy with stuff, but you still got to be careful. So that's why having a guy like Michael on the ground who could go drive them for you and look at them is all good. I think I've seen this one. I look every day, as you know. I think this was a probate sale. Is that right? Is that what this one is?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So when I looked at this one, I don't think there were interior pictures. I don't remember interior pictures. Were there? Do you remember?
No. Yeah. No interior pictures, man.
Yeah. So this is,
and even the footnote says the agent hasn't been in the property, the listing agent. So, it's the flip of a coin.
Yeah. That'll be interesting. So,
yeah, it tests the tolerance of the investor.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple of things. So this just hit the market. I bet you this has 10 offers by the end of the day. This will go over asking. I don't know. So. I don't know where it will go, but my guess is this is how these usually go when they hit the market like this. Somebody will come in and overpay, like 72 or something. Then they'll have contingencies and get inside and go, oh my God, it's too much. So, investors, you need to know your numbers. You need to know what works. I keep telling you to learn your market and don't overpay. There's always somebody that will overpay. But yeah, Michael's right. When you pay attention, you look every day, you work with guys like Michael, sometimes you can get ahead of the game and write offers up on stuff like this. Anything else you want to say, Michael?
No. If anybody has questions, they'll have information at the end to contact either you or I.
Yeah, the only thing I would tell you guys is get rid of that tree. That tree is way too close to that house.
Too close and too big, man.
Too close, too big. And that's like a $4,000 tree removal easily. Oof, that's scary. All right, let's see what's next. Oh, there we go. So what do you know about this one? West Avenue.
Cute little condo, needs some updating, 960 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, built in 67. HOA on this one at $195 a month. But it's priced again, when we're kind of thinking of, first time investors or, people that maybe have, 100,000 just sitting around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is probably what you could do with 100,000 right here in Fresno.
Yeah. Let me go back to
Lily. Better than.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. Yeah. Let me go back to Lily real quick. Cause the thing that I teach my folks is they need to run the numbers. So one of the numbers I didn't give, my mistake, was what I thought rent would be. So as a 2-bedroom, 1 bath in the 06, assuming remodeled to the condition that I do, you should be able to get $850 conservatively, and it could push $950. But that's the last number I forgot. So my mistake. And on this one on West, you said it was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath or 2-bedroom, 2 bath?
A 2-bedroom, 1 bathroom.
And 960
square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, 705, 2-bedroom, you're probably looking at, this will depend on what's at the condo community, right? Does it have a fitness center, pool, laundry, all of that? I don't know this particular community on West, but assuming it has stuff like that, you could get up to 995. If it doesn't, if it's more of a bare bones community, maybe like 925 in my experience. Obviously,
I had 9 in my notes, so
yeah, nine
probably more on.
Yeah, nine's conservative. That works.
Conservative, yeah.
I don't remember how long's this one been listed.
15 days.
Yeah, so a lot of times I get questioned on condos. I actually do have a condo. I picked up during the crash that I keep. You have to watch out. Michael nailed it. It's the association fee. I think he said it was like 195 or 198 or whatever it was.
Yep.
Because that's like a mortgage that doesn't get paid off and can go up, right? It can go up. There were special assessments during the crash that hurt a bunch of condo communities. But again, run the numbers, and what is a 950 rental? You could think of it as a 750 rental because you're going to lose 200 to the association. So just make sure that's in your numbers. Any last comments, Michael?
Nope.
Cool.
Pretty straightforward there.
All right. Maple. What are the stats on this bad boy?
Maple, here's a property in the 2.5, a little bit different area. 95.7 is the list price. A bank-owned property, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, built in 1952, 1,200 square feet. This one has a lot of upside. If somebody wanted to either BRRRR, if somebody wanted to hold it as a rental, or even possibly do a flip based on what comps have been doing out there. So
yeah, 7.2. Yeah, this is a good one. I mean, 7.25. You really definitely got to drive it, right? It's would you call it more rural or more? I don't know, what would you call it? It's not really downtown or city proper, right? What would you call 7.25? Sort of comparing it to 05.
It's kind of on going towards the outskirt, the south outskirt of Fresno.
Yeah, outskirts is a good word. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I mean, the rent to ownership demographic is, probably 70-30 rentals. So
yeah, you're right.
I mean, that makes sense, Yeah.
And I forget, was this a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom?
A 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1,200 square feet. So again, creativity comes into play here. Yeah. Maybe the floor plan offers room to, put up a 3rd wall.
You got it.
3rd bedroom. There you go.
You know how I work. We've been doing this a while together.
There you go.
Yeah, 1,200 square feet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 1,200 square feet, first and foremost, is big enough to be a 4-bedroom. I'm not saying that house is a 4-bedroom potential. I'm saying 1,200 square feet can easily support 4 bedrooms. You definitely need to get inside, see what's going on. I think it's interesting that this is bank owned. How long has this been listed for, Michael?
23 days, technically.
Ooh, nice.
And this one already has 12 offers.
Ah!
The bank just responded. So
of course it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Okay. But again, these are the
but
things.
Again, it shows kind of, what we're doing out here in Fresno, man.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Very cool. All right. Oh, now we step into the tower. 728. Esther? Is that how do you say that? Esther?
Yeah.
Esther. Okay.
Esther Way.
Yep. What do you got in this one?
This one is right up your alley, outside, but still Tower District.
Mm-hmm.
I see great potential, listed at 160, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, built in 46. Again, 1,119 square feet, 6,900 square foot lot. And this one also only has exterior, like 2 or 3 exterior photos.
Yeah.
First thing that pops out, you could redo the roof. And this one, again, it could use some curb appeal.
Yeah.
That you can drive up some good rents on it, man. Or again, turn it based on what that market's been doing out there.
Yeah, you're right. So a couple of things you said right off. First off, needs a paint job, and I would get rid of that roof, even if it's solid. That stuff
Absolutely.
is freaking disaster. But really what I see on this one is I'm looking on the right side of this picture where that driveway is. That looks like a legit detached garage, but more importantly, a detached garage with a carport. So my experience says there might be livable space in that. Now, is it or is it permitted and all of that? I have no idea, right? I'm looking at one picture, but when I look at stuff this online, I'm like, oh, I might need to go ask Michael to go look at that because it may be listed as a 2-2 or whatever it was because that's what it's in the records. But this could easily be a 3-2. And again, a difference between a 3-2 and a 2-2 is could be $200 a month in rent. So sometimes you need to get creative. So this is, and again, the Tower District is like, it's where all the artists and the dual income, no kids go. It's kind of, every house is different. It has a lot of character. It really celebrates Halloween. This is really the up and coming area. So I like when in doubt, gun to head, and I only had time to look at one zip code. This would be the one I would look at for sure. Any closing comments?
No. What do you think that one would rent for?
So as a 2-2, assuming that's a 2-2. Yeah, as a 2-2 in the tower, at least 1,000. Let's assume you can convert the front house to a 3-2. Again, we're just guessing. I've never been inside. You can get 1,150. If the complete stars aligned and you had a 3-2 in the front and then there was a bedroom in the back, so it becomes a 4-2, you're looking at like 1,350, 1,375.
There you go.
But again,
I have
that's
1,100, 1,200. So
yeah, it all this is one of the ones where you look at it online, you go, I got to call someone local. I got to call Michael Hernandez in this case, get his ass in a car and go, okay, Michael, go tell me what we have there.
Get to work.
Get to work, Michael. Gosh darn it.
There you go, man.
Oh, back to Maple. I thought that was a good idea, getting 2 properties on the same street. How far apart?
Yeah, so
let's see.
They were less than a half a mile, I think.
Yeah, literally on the a couple blocks away. So totally different house though. Look at that.
Yeah, and so this one was kind of tying into the other one at 95 and some change. This one's listed at 179, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, built in 79, 1,578 square feet.
Wow.
And then again, it's a vacant property. You see it's boarded up. So again, all we see as investors is potential, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So first off, the garage being boarded up is interesting, right? That I don't know what that's about. What it could have been just as simple as somebody, because that, given how pretty that looks, right? The tile roof, the stucco, the new dual pane windows. I'm guessing that was a garage, a roll-up garage store that somebody probably broke into. Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the photos on this one reflected, there was no carpet, stuff like that. So just a cosmetic, turnkey, and you go either turn it or you turn it into a rental that will produce for the rest of your life. Yeah.
So was this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you said?
Yeah, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms.
Yeah.
And it's 1,578.
So dude, 1,500 square feet. Yeah, there's a ton of space there. Again, adding a 4th bedroom some way would be a 4-2 out. So a 3-2 out there at 1,500 square feet, that's going to be 1,100 all day long, maybe 1,150. If you found a way to create a 4th bedroom. And just so we're clear, I'm not saying convert the garage to the 4th bedroom. That's hokey. I'm not saying that. I'm saying inside the house at 1,500 square feet, there may be a dining room, family room combo that you could create a bedroom out of. That's going to get you the 1,250, 1,300. And that roof, I mean, that's the prettiest roof I've ever seen. Jeez.
Yeah, this one looks really nice on the inside. Somebody just probably lost their tail on it, man.
Yeah,
There you go.
somebody spent a bunch of money. All right, that's cool. All right, what else we got? Oh, Fremont. That's woohoo! Look at that pretty house. That's pretty.
Here we go. Turnkey.
Yeah.
So for some investors that are seasoned, or maybe investors that are starting, they just want to play it safe.
Mm-hmm.
Fresno also has a north end. Fresno also has a lot of pockets. Neighborhoods that are well established that put out good money in rentals.
Yeah.
Fremont is a perfect example of that. This one's absolutely turnkey. It's all done. 269.9. It's on the north end of town.
Yeah.
Super desirable area. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, built in 72, 1448 square footage. And then this one also has a pool at that price.
Yeah.
So
a couple of things. So first off, Michael's referring to the north end. That's 93710 is a zip code. That's kind of like where you move when you have made it in Fresno, right? The north end. I would say it's probably 80-20 owner occupant versus renters, maybe 90-10, but 80-20 for sure. If you're looking at the monopoly board, right, this would be kind of the upper right corner, kind of the yellow Marvin Gardens area of Fresno, right? Yeah. The other stuff we were looking at was kind of the far left side. So just realize this is nice stuff. You're going to get less of a return because this will probably still rent for $1,500.
Correct.
But again, $1,500 at $270 is not as great a return. But maybe your appreciation, maybe you only want to buy 1 or 2. You want the ultimate safety. The north end is that in Fresno, and and then the other thing you said, a pool, right? I'm not a huge fan of pools just because of the liability, but Fresno is hot. So I know people that buy rentals with pools. Desirable. It becomes desirable because people want to rent a spot that their kids can play in the pool. So your choice as an investor where you want to see is comfortable. But yeah, the north end, right? If you ever want to look at the nice pocket, right, and you're not, you want to look at that side of the monopoly board, the zip code to put in is 93710. Would you agree, Michael?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you're right by River Park. You're right by the hospitals. Yeah. You're by, entertainment. So schools, everything is right there.
Yeah, one of the things just trying to tie together with what you're doing and what Kyle Stanley's doing at the hub, it'd be interesting to see what Kyle says about this zip code being an Airbnb, hotspot because it's close to hospitals. It's really nice. Maybe we'll do a combo video with you two sometime in the next couple of weeks. But my guess is
this one's probably like 4 minutes from the highway. So
yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be a great Airbnb.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very cool. All right, so Michael, here's your details. How do you want people to call you? Because my hope is in these weekly calls, it's not necessarily we sell one of the ones we looked at because we really have no bias, but hopefully they see what you have and what value you bring. That we're a tag team to make sure they make good investments. You want them to call you, email you? What's the best?
Yeah, call, email, text. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. I respond, fairly quickly. So,
yep.
And then, I'm here to help any level of investor, from first time up to, 100 time up. So,
yep. Very cool. Very cool. And just so you know, guys, we're going to make him really, really busy. I think I've sent him 3, I call them referrals or leads or contacts, whatever you want to call them, in the last 48 hours. And I hope to see 10 more in the next 48 hours. I hope 10 of you watching this call up Michael and say, hey, I want to look at this. I want to look at this zip code. Show me this one. Show me this one. And we are going to make him really, really busy. He has had the faith to join the hub as the licensed agent, and that was critical to me. So let's reward Michael by getting him really, really busy. So Michael, thank you for your time. I look forward to doing this every Friday with you.
Let's do it.
All right, buddy.
Thanks, Michael.
You got it. Take
care.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye.